crazy part about all this is that one of the videos I'm gonna show you, she fought the Italian, fought Italy, right, in the Olympics, and hit this woman one time, bro, and hit this woman one time in 46 seconds, and the woman just gave up. She said, I had never been hit that hard. Mac Mizzle, salute, salute. So I want to see what y'all think on this. First of all, before we get started on the video, King, and then I'll go to Ja. So King, what do you think about this whole thing? And we trying to keep it clean, but keep it honest at the same time.
Nah, man, I'm always gonna be clean. You know what I'm saying?
That. I'm just saying. Yes, sir.
And, I think what they're doing is they're destroying the black people, the black women, the white women. They're bringing all this they're bringing this Trans Am stuff into the Olympics. Now, when they was doing it regularly, I didn't say nothing. But now they got it in the Olympics. They got these women scared to fight. These women are getting hurt. This is not the place for that to happen, man. They try to put forces. They try to force us on our kids, and that's exactly now Cypher. Our kids are watching this, man. We got young kids watching this.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And they force feeding them this LGBTQ stuff, and they taking it out of our hands. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to raise our kids how they supposed to be raised. They ain't giving these kids a choice.
Yeah, that's
by
true.
Showing this. That's what I gotta say about it right now, man. I'm just like tired of it, bro.
No, I like that. I like that. Ja, what you think about that?
Peace and blessings to the kings and queens, the gods and earths of the universe. My brothers, we're just in that day and time as it's been prophesied before us. You feel me? So through what we know, what we've held on to, and what we choose to do behind what's happening to us based upon what we know and what we've been led to live, we should have a proactive behavior in our households, because the key element that is always separated from this equation is family.
Salute.
Family gives your child a construct, a foundation that under which to build on or to live under. And when I was coming up, the Olympics was a very big thing in my household. There was nationalistic pride from the Jamaican culture, and we wanted everything, black to win. So we were taught how to compete at a young age. And through that, we learned how to deal with sports from the amateur level to transition into the professional level. Now we have an invasion of something that's not permissible, and we should treat it as such. And we should begin to teach our children from the home to the school how to combat this type of influence and teach them the truth that this is, one, a sexual preference. Two, it becomes a disorder if you try to live within the dysfunction of it. Three, it's not your nature. So you have a choice to live first properly, then deviate from the construct when you're responsible for self and the consequences that come with it, just like committing crime. So we should be as teaching our children to deter from those influences, just as we teach them to deter from other influences.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into this first video where it gives a little background about basically who these people are. These two people that's actually in there. So they were banned in the regular boxing in their leagues. Salute Jersey Rich. They were banned in regular boxing, but now in the Olympics they were able to be in it. So let's get to
it. Jersey Rich. Salute to Jersey Rich.
An Algerian boxer
everybody in the chat.
Yeah, salute to everybody.
Stepping into the ring in red, Iman Khalif. An Algerian boxer banned from the Women's World Championships last year, now given the green light to...
Just look at it right there. That's the one in the red right there. Like, come on, man. Just like
that's a man.
Yeah, it's gonna get look.
Paris.
Histoire de la boxe.
Look at that. Let's just start there while we on this.
Bro, I'm surprised. You know, they told me a lot about the Olympics being in Paris.
Right.
But I am literally surprised at the coaches of these girls that are in the games.
Right.
Some of those coaches are fathers and uncles to some of these competitors.
Salute to my wife, Mrs. Btbtv. She in the building.
And normally, bro, somebody would get beat the hell up. Because we got to remember the amateurs, bro. Most of the people are like under 25 years old. They're young.
Right.
You feel me? You let a man beat on a woman. Why is it okay for a man to beat on a woman under that guise of being a so-called woman, but it's not okay for a man to retaliate and beat on a woman or to beat on him?
Right.
It's wrong, and we need to point out what's wrong because our daughter.
It's almost like it's almost like they're like, okay, a big domestic. This is like a big domestic tournament. Like you just going through, and then you giving the man the right, like the, because we all know that men hit way harder than women. Just look at that woman after he done beat that. It make it just discourage you from even want to even box.
Bro, he need to be locked up. Real talk.
Let's keep going. It's crazy.
International boxing officials kicked them out of competition last.
Now this is the other one. We just saw the money. This is the Lin Yu from Tokyo.
Year, claiming Khalif and Taiwan's Lin Yu Ting failed gender tests, returning results of male XY chromosomes. But
look at that, man. Came back with XY chromosomes, but they said that that's a woman. Yeah. Man, come on, man. Y'all can't keep doing this. I mean, some people out here got common sense, man.
No, I know they don't. Everybody got common sense because that's common. Most people don't have good sense because good sense isn't common anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, this right here, man, this stuff is taking a cake now, bro, because the stuff they're doing to promote this, it's ridiculous.
Facts.
We need to attack it directly head on from its central point of power.
Right.
That's where we as men have failed. We have cowered to their central point of power, which is political prominence over the last 60 years since 1958. And that's where we have failed our children at, bro, placing them in the hands of people that does not have their best interest or benefit at interest. And we have fell victim to that, and our children are suffering because of it. So we're disgusted, but we really need to do something about ourselves and what we've been doing with each other.
No, that's real. I mean, it's getting crazy. Let's keep going. I love this bill.
Both say they are women.
As I said before, these athletes, boxers, are entirely eligible. They are women on their passport.
See that? See what he said? How are they eligible? They're on a passport, because on a passport they say women. Y'all don't get this, bro. I mean, I get it, but like y'all say, don't, because it's crazy. Let's keep going.
They have competed for many years, and I actually think it's not helpful to start stigmatizing people who take part in sport like this. But they are women. They competed in Tokyo.
In the coming hours, the Algerian will compete in Paris against Italian welterweight Angela Carini. If Khalif wins, the Algerian could face Australia's Marissa Williamson, competing in her first Olympics. Her Aussie teammate and captain saying, "It can be incredibly dangerous. I don't agree with it. It's not like I haven't sparred men before, but it can be dangerous for combat sports and it should be seriously looked into."
Questions over an athlete's gender are handled by each sport's governing body, but boxing's international top brass is in shambles, so the IOC has stepped in. But not everyone's happy with this ruling.
So what y'all want to break down is just like, I mean, it's crazy because they were banned because they said that they birth certificate, whatever, said that they was boys. But you telling me because on their passport they eligible, and then you got that guy This is some big money
Hey, yo,
going on.
and let me tell you something, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. You know, I work the clubs, I work the doors, man. And when they come in, like I was working at Ecuadorian club. They come in, they show their ID. The ID will show that there was a man at first, and then they come back months later. The ID show they're a woman. It'll be the same person, bro.
For real?
Crazy. Yeah, bro. They got ID. Their ID saying that they're women now. Their driver's license saying that they're women now.
Damn, that's crazy. I don't even know what to say about that.
That's what's going on, man.
This is crazy, dog. So we're gonna get into the boxing part of it, right? And we're gonna stop it in between. This is a match, so that way we don't get hit too much. So we're gonna watch. So that is the mining in the blue right there now.
Se está llevando la contienda ahora en las repeticiones, golpe de impacto. Sí, se vio claramente.
Man, look at that woman's face, dog. What? Man, come on, man. Like John said, where's the coaches at? Well, why would the coach allow you to do that? I guess because they qualify. But man, somebody got to say, yeah, man, like, come on, man. Yeah, I think Clarissa Shields, but remember what John said about Clarissa Shields too now, Street Poet, that Clarissa Shields had the same, who was it, Earl Spence, you said?
Yeah, hell yeah. She been getting it in with a lot of fighters, a lot of male fighters, because all girls don't have a lot of girls to compete with in boxing. So they spar men quite often, but men in the gym are required to be defensive only. Now, if a girl gets accomplished and get out of hand or something like that in the gym and hits you clean to hurt you, or she talking junk to teach her a lesson, they'll let you hit her back. Or some fighters, some fighters are not like that though. Some fighters like Earl Spence. She was talking slick to Earl Spence. Some people can't turn it off. You feel me? Fighting ain't normal. You understand, bro? Like it's a lot psychologically that has to happen for you to be fighting somebody that really has done nothing to you. So people think it's easy in boxing. It's not. It's a psychological war with a regular person.
Nah, even with me, I used to do tournaments and I did MMA, and you had to make. Sometimes you had to think in your head that just a person that did something to you in your past.
Yeah, I used to do the same thing. My first professional fight, right? The dude did all of the work for me. He tried to scare me, so I didn't have to do anything. But the second fight, I didn't get that scared. So I had to make myself believe that this nigga said something about my mom that was sick at the time in order to fight. Because in order for me to focus on the fight, I had to do that, or I would focus on something else and get hurt, which was my mom at the time. So I had to make myself believe that nigga had something to do with the reason my mom was sick at the time. And that's just the military might that you have to place your mind in to go into combat. So when you got an advantage as a man versus a woman, like you need to get your ass beat. Because what would happen in the street if you punched her in the street? What would we do there? See? Real men gonna handle you. That's our problem. We need to handle ourselves, and especially our women. There need to be an example made. See? Some of us got to be like the brother out West Coast that made an example of the cop killing his son. See, sometimes you have to make an example to show people that there is another side to this. Yeah, and too often our daughters suffering right now because of that. And I'm talking about all of our daughters.
Because you got to protect. Well, and I think with that whole movement, that Me Too, that whole movement thing, they kind of threw it off because again, it for women not saying that, or that people now it's going over the internet is going crazy about this because there's other people speaking up. Like I said,
when not women, females, not women.
Female, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah. Women are matured females, and ladies are sophisticated women. They don't support none of that because they're wise enough to know that it's a threat to their own feminine stability, while having men that mock their nature coming in person thereof while really being a man. Real women don't tolerate that. Only females, because you're emotionally intoxicated, and that's how they get you.
Yeah, because this is crazy. So let's keep going. Check this out.
De nueva cuenta el recto en combinación, hasta 5 golpes alcanzó a conectar, manejándose con el jab y otra vez en la combinación ahí en el upper, otro golpe de impacto, le van a aplicar otra cuenta de protección, cuidado porque si llega una tercera ocasión es susceptible.
Man, she done went through, boy, and just them, and they ain't even think about it. He ain't even hitting her a whole bunch of time, but when he hitting her, it's hurting, dog. That woman, they look at her shoulders and stuff, man. That's a petite.
Bro, that don't make no sense, bro. Like in the boxing world, like that makes no. Like, listen, bro, he's hitting her clean. Like, see, there's a difference. There's a difference in combative dexterity between a man and a woman, bro. A woman can know the same things you know, but however, her execution of that is not the same. Right. It's the reason why our bones are structured with a different density, a different format. She has more flexibility while we have more exertion of power. So it's crazy to see that and see it like they let this go on without no penalty. See, I'm fighting everybody. His coach, him. First, I'm stealing him. Bing, bing. Then I'm going on his coach. See, I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to go to jail for what's right. See? And you ain't hitting on my daughter, my damn fighter like that, bro. You out of your mind. You ain't even getting in the ring with my fighter, first of all. Nigga, I slapped you, man.
No, you right, dog. This is crazy. You said something, King?
Man, I'm just like
blown away, ain't you? You didn't even know nothing. Man. Yeah, that's why I said shout out to dude, man, this morning. He was on the panel and he brought it up. I'm sitting in the chair like, what is he talking about? I go pull it up. I was like, are you for real, man? Like, come on. We ain't even got to the other fight yet. We ain't got to the other one. This is just one where this is like, that's what I'm saying. This is just many of fighters that they got her in. And I mean, come on, man. Look at that woman, man. Like Josh said, makes sense. Them clean point, like none of the rest of her body is red. It's all to the face. Salute,
bro,
Wild Country.
He walked back like a man. Like oh my God, I couldn't do that, bro. Like, it's like us watching a woman get beat up, bro, and we act like it's okay. Like but
that is a man. Everybody keep talking about they keep talking about he, she pronouns, all that, man. I don't care about that, none of that stuff, bro, because that's not right and exact, man.
That shit don't.
There's no way a man should be beating on a woman legally and they won't say nothing. If I was to haul of a smack fire on my wife, they'll have me in prison.
Yep.
They wouldn't care. I'd be like, I resonate as a woman. Nah, you a man. Yeah, now take these 5 years.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll tell you what happens when your ass. See, instead of us dealing with it as a mental crisis of identity crisis, we should be dealing with it as identity theft.
Right.
Get your ass beat for that. See, that's how it should be looked at, because it's identity theft. You have stolen the identity of someone, literally. And everybody acts like it's okay. See?
This is crazy.
How I identify. Like, man, I can't identify as a white man. See? So we don't got no choices. Stop playing like this stuff is real. We just allowed it to be real because in 2009, they passed them laws. See? The same administration want to be free. I like being conservative. I like having things the way they should be according to nature. We should not be free to do the worst to the minds of our children. The hell with what we decide to do. What about the ones coming behind us that got to the world, bro?
Facts. And
that's why we lay down, man. We don't die in peace, bro.
This is crazy. Let's keep going. I'm liking it.
De que le detengan el pleito. La velocidad de puños de Kelly no pudo contrarrestar lo rápido que desenfundaba tanto la izquierda como la derecha, y en la parte de este tercer episodio se estuvo comiendo en...
Man, look at that. And he can't box. And he really can't fight. That's what I'm saying. He can't even fight.
That's why he's fighting girls.
Man.
That's why he's fighting girls.
Yeah.
That's why I said what I said.
You would have killed her in the ring with a man.
Man, I'll walk up, man, catch that nigga in the runway, hit him with the hardest body shot he ever felt. Break 2 ribs, keep it moving. Act like nothing happened on the rail. Because we know what he is. He's softer than brand new pigeon shit. On the windshield of a car.
Come on, man.
Nigga, please.
Why is raining outside?
Yeah, why
is raining out?
Word up.
Like,
off the hook. And our children don't know that they don't know to fight it because we're not teaching them how to fight against it. So just imagine training your daughter her whole life. I'm a fighter, bro. I got 2 daughters that grew up boxing. Man, they would have gotten in the ring with a nigga like that. And I would have seen him. I'm running right in the ring and right in between the round.
Bro, I'm telling you. I'm going in there, I'm throwing blows and everything, bro. Like, nah, how the hell you gonna do to fighting this she-man? That's real talk, bro. How the hell you gonna do to fight a she-man? A shearer.
Fighting a man. He ain't no she-man. He's a man. Now, he does have the X chromosome in him. However, he also got the Y chromosome, which was how they found out that he's a damn man.
Fact.
Because we got both. Females have 1. That's why we choose the sex of it.
That's why they said they found the XY. That's why they said they found the XY, but then they gonna still say, but no, they said they've been. And the guy said, I've known them. This man, this is something else. So let's keep watching this and watch.
I'll tell him in a minute.
This is crazy.
You can see
reiteradas ocasiones el jab y el recto.
Y bueno.
Look at that, man. Come on, man.
Man, she running, yo.
She running.
Them men blow.
And she ain't even she ain't blocking. So like he said, like Josh said, straight blows. Just like
Tyson Garcia, Tyson Garcia said U.S. women's boxers should boycott. They should, yo.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah. But you know what's deep though? Now you come against the same political machine. The reason they got that going on, they playing this stuff, bro. The reason they got that going on in Paris, it was a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes that we're not over there seeing and how it should have been. But I'm gonna tell you something real. The way it's being set up now, if we allow that, it's going to be done on different levels because once you do it in the Olympics, it's global. You feel me? Yeah. You can't get around that, bro. If you do it in the Olympics or the World Games, it's global. And the Pan Am Games. If you do it in any of those 3, and if they allow this to happen without repercussion, see, the repercussions should have been the father or the coach going to jail. You know why? I'll go to jail for a couple days, weeks, months, whatever have you, for breaking your ass. But you're going to realize that we cannot have that happening in our society. And that's what we need to be saying.
Hold up. So, Street Poet 973 said research Fallon Fox.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely do that.
Oh, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to pull up my phone real quick. Hold up.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and keep on showing the boss why he pulled that up.
Bueno, pues aquí repasamos estos momentos de apremio para la mexicana, como observamos aquí que le estaban dejando el guante.
Champions of this tournament.
Look at this. And let's be honest. You didn't even knock her out. So man, I said, man, you over there beating this. Come on, bro. You ain't even knock her out.
I told you they spar men all the time. The problem is they spar men for defensive. The man spars them on defensive purposes, and the women spar the man offensively. So when you got you can clearly see shoulder structure, all of that's a man, and she's built. But if you look at
hold up, the Fallon Fox for herself, born November 29th, 1975, is an American former mixed martial arts MMA and the first MMA fighter who is openly transgender. Born in Toledo, Ohio, USA. Nicknamed the Queen of Swords. 5'7", 135 pounds, featherweight. Reached 70-inch. Fighting out of Squansburg, Illinois, USA. Midwest Training Center. Mixed martial arts record. Total 6. Wins 5. 3 by knockout. 2 by submission. 1 loss. By knockout.
That's crazy. That's wild. This is crazy. So I got one right here. Now check this out. So this is the actual. Let's go to this. We did that. Okay. So here's the actual So here's the actual fight where the controversy was of Italy. So let's check that out. That was the 46 second that everybody talking about. Look. Clean shot. Hit that woman. That woman said, I'm going to show the part where she said it. So here's what she said. This was the response after she quit and all that. She said, I left the ring, but not for anything else because I didn't feel like fighting anymore.
Non per altro, perché non me la sono più sentita di combattere. Io non sono nessuno
I'm nobody to judge this
per
match.
giudicare questo match. Non sono un arbitro, non sono qui.
I'm not here to create and say anything else for me, okay? So I got on the ring.
Per creare e dire altro. Per me va bene così. Io sono salita sul ring, l'ho fatto per mio padre fino all'ultimo. Poi scusatemi, ma io ci ho messo tutto me stesso.
That's rough. She said she did it for her father. See what I'm saying?
So that right there, boy, that right there.
That's why I said
when you train your daughter her whole life to do something against women, bro, and a man comes in and legally does something, assaults my daughter, bro, I'm gonna break necks. And it don't matter about like there is no law for that that can dispute that. See, because even if I'm in court, hey, I want to take it to trial. I'll take my chances in front of a jury because my testimony is: imagine your child, your daughters, being beat by men. See, I don't want to hear all of that. Oh, this is what he feel. Well, I feel like I want to be a legal killer. See,
they're trying to. Tyson Garcia said they're trying to normalize what's not normal.
Yeah, that's why they call it the new normal, which is
the new normal.
Because normal is synonymous with nature. That's what normal is synonymous with. See, and in its original state in which it was created, that's normal. See, not what we perceive as such, but when we have someone so designing, corrupting, and engineering our society, then here we go. This is how we get to this. But we need to do something, tell you the truth, about our children. Teach them how not to deal with this, bro. On the real.
Brick City
Tuck. Salute, my boy. I see you in the building.
Salute.
What you think about this Brick City Tuck?
Yeah, I just think, like you said, man, it's just really, it's sad and unfortunate, man, that we didn't got to this part of the world, like I said, where they didn't open this Pandora box, where we're watching it in real time. It's going on. And people have so many other excuses and layers to what it, like he said, the natural state of it. If you're born a man, you cannot, they tell you. And here's the crazy part about this. Those hands are registered legal. Think about that. I think people don't realize the boxer's hands are registered. So that person is registered.
Well, he get away with that because as an amateur, you're not licensed yet. As a professional, you become licensed, and that's the little skip hop line they're doing. That's why he ain't pro. If you pro, it's a whole different fight now. You'll get punched in the face before you even get in the ring. They beat you up at the weigh-in because they see your sack. See, so you ain't even making it in the pros. You ain't doing none of that. Somebody beat on you. Yes, might be. Man, look, like she said, she did it for her father. Now, this same girl is supposed to turn pro to fight women. You understand what I'm saying? But when you get broken like that, your mind gets psychologically broken like that, bro. There are so many people that I know that's been great fighters, bro, undefeated until they got to a certain point and then they got beat psychologically, bro. They never come back. They are never the same after that type of beating. And even when she get in there with another woman that could punch hard, her brain goes back to this experience. And she have to fight two people at the same time now, which ain't good for her. And her father should protest or do something to get back. Because you ain't doing that to my daughter getting away with it, dude. I don't care if I got to come to your gym where you at. You out here living off of celebrity and fame, off of beating up on women. And these fools is allowing it because they just as demonic as you are. We have to do something to protect our women, bro. And this is a direct attack on our women. Nothing else.
But you also gotta understand too, bro. Check this out. The funny shit is, right? These they want us to do something, bro. And what they want us to do, son, so they can lock us up for a hate crime.
Yeah, but we don't have to do anything to show hate. We just have to do everything to show prevention, be proactive in teaching our children what's right and what's wrong.
But you gotta think about it. If that was your daughter, you telling me you wouldn't want to punch that grown ass man in the face, bro?
If that was my daughter, he would have got beat up before they got in the ring. That's my point.
And it's still considered a hate crime.
Guess what? Isn't beating a woman up as a man a hate crime? You can't put me in front of a jury of men and women. And if I got the proper legal defense, it'll be 80 women, 20% men. And I'll ask them all, if this was your daughter or granddaughter, would you allow her to get beat by a man in an activity of sport when it should be fair and equal, which is the Olympics supposed to stand for? Any sport's supposed to stand for that. That's the purpose of sport, to compete without actually physically fighting or going to war. You got gloves on, you got headgear on. That's the only thing to protect you. But when a man is punching on a woman, it don't matter. And that's why I would punch on him. And see, that's where I differ from most Negroes. A black man don't care because the sacrifice ain't even great enough. I done did so much worse for less. Just think about it.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch this. This was on the news today, where they broke it down a little bit.
Enjoys making life difficult for her opponents in the ring.
You're watching the moment an Olympic dream is about to come true.
Wait a minute, now that ain't the one.
Hey, Cross, and I want to address Street Poet. No, it's not domestic violence because it didn't happen in the home. It's called assault and battery to be exact, as a boxer, because gloves have weight and the weight hurts. It makes your punch that much heavier. So it's actually assault and battery, what he's doing. And he's getting away with it in front of our face because he ain't got no relationship with these women. He's just competing as an athlete.
Yeah.
And that's aggravated itself for a man to beat a woman like that, to be honest.
Assault and battery.
Aggravated assault. That's a crime.
That's 10 years in New York.
10 years in New Jersey too.
Max in New York.
Said in New York they don't play that.
What?
New Jersey's 10 years too.
I had that charge. I know the exact amount of years they give me for the maximum amount of years.
So here's the video I was gonna play. Check this out.
This was a moment of history. It happened earlier today in France, and a major controversy, too, has now erupted out of Paris. An Algerian boxer shown in the red uniform who failed a gender eligibility test last year has now won an opening fight after only 46 seconds.
Man, come on, man. Man, come on. This is crazy.
That's a straight man.
I'm going to show you something. Look at how the media is hiding it.
See, I mean, look at his traps, man. That probably got traps or he on steroids.
He's a man, and everything about him is a man. You see the structure of his shoulders, bro.
That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Look at his traps, bro. That's a dude.
You see the definition in his chest. He's a man. And this is what's deep, bro. Look at how the different media hides it. The conservative.
Look at his 5 o'clock shadow. Look where his hairline. Man, y'all see that? Look at his sideburns. That's half of his beard. The rest, look at his chin, his goatee. He got a 5 o'clock shadow. Are you crazy?
I wonder why
this
CNN
is
ain't
crazy. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yo, look straight like one of them pretty boys from the hood. They be taking anybody girls.
Guess what? He'd be beat the hell up. He'd be ugly when he leave the Olympics if that was mine. And I want to give a big shout out to our wonderful sis that's beyond the queen of this thing, man. Black Magic is that black excellence, man. Congratulations to Simone Biles for winning the all-around gold.
Yeah, I saw that.
Once again, that's black supremacy at its finest, man. That's what it's all about for us. And it's a shame that there may come a day when her daughter may have to compete against a man in the same event.
And also congratulate, I forgot the young lady name. She's the first one that ever did a triple flip. It was crazy. Y'all got to watch that. First time, young little black girl, man, and hey, she did her thing. Y'all go watch that. She's the first one in history that's ever attempted that and did it. So,
and we definitely can't forget Simone Manuel, our 3-time Olympian and medalist. And she got one more event coming in 53 freestyle. Yeah. So it's definitely got to give a shout out to our sisters that's doing their thing, and we can't.
Hold on. One second. Street Pole 973 said, touche. But if a man hits a woman in a rage, it's not the same crime as hitting a homosexual in the rage.
Yeah, that's a good. I like that. That is kind of a good one because
they protected.
Yep. That's why.
That's what we said. But who did that though? See, that's legislation.
Yeah, they created some.
2009. When you go read those laws that was given to them in 2009, the 6 laws that were passed, it made them untouchable, man.
Salute, David Shaw.
Untouchable.
Yeah. So let's keep going.
Her opponents breaking down in tears, calling it, quote, unjust. Greg Palcott picks it up from London with more on what happened in the ring. Greg.
Hey, Bill. Yeah, big controversy indeed at the Olympics. A boxer deemed a biological male beating an Italian female opponent, with the Italian crying out, "I couldn't take it anymore."
Look at that.
Despite
look at that, dog. Man, come on, man. He ain't got no business. Man, they said, the woman said she ain't never been said it was like, and it just like you said, Ja, it broke her spirit, and she's going to go fight other women. In her mind, she gonna think she can never take a hit because she got hit like for real, for real.
You got to remember, psychologically, she may not. She didn't know that was a man she was fighting.
Right.
See, that's the other part of that.
She had to psych herself out mentally to say, "Oh, even though I know it's a man, but that's really a female." Like,
I don't believe she knew it was a. If she knew it was a man in the beginning, there should have been the protest. Because you can deny your opponent. You feel me? This international, rules.
Yeah.
So I understand. No, I'm telling you, bro, that for a whole week they had a protest from 2 religious groups, factions around the world has been protesting, but they dismiss them because they coming in the name of religion. But they were protesting all of this debauchery going on in the Olympics in Paris. And I keep telling our brothers, man, following these fashions that they provide for you, it's always been gay Paris, and it's real. We just man,
we just don't know.
We just lazy. We just don't want to do what's right, bro. We become breeders and we're not parents, so we're letting other people influence and raise our children. Now
Max said she did. Max said, "Oh, we'll get into. Okay, let's keep.
Yeah,
they might get into. He said she knew it was a trans.
Yeah. Okay. So guess what? That was her fault for going in there because her coach should have protested. Can't fight
failing that gender test by the International Boxing Association and being banned from an international tournament last year. Algerian 25-year-old Iman Khalif was okayed by Olympic authorities to compete. And apparently today it was a very one-sided fight with Italian Angela Carini, also 25. After just 46 seconds and several sharp punches to the head, including the nose by Khalif, Carini abandoned the fight, threw her helmet to the floor, stormed off the boxing ring, and in fact,
that's the other one. That's this. See what I'm saying?
Fact, went on to say that she had never felt such strong blows in a contest before. Now, Algerian Khalif has competed for several years in other international tournaments, including the Olympics, but was banned last year due to, according to officials, elevated levels of testosterone. Algerian sports officials have called the charges against Khalif baseless, but
okay. So we can all agree that is a man. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like,
you know how deceptive it is that they speaking, bro. All you got to do is look at the genitalia of a person. That's all. And if they qualify for an extreme or an excessive amount of testosterone, you know that that's a violation of the anti-drug doping policy for VADA. See, so that's the drug testing commissioned. So you already know if you got elevated amounts of testosterone, it's only from one or two things. Hey, you're either a man or you're a woman. Or, like they said, they found out that they had the Y chromosome. That was the language used earlier. The Y chromosome, which signified that it was a male. But my point is, why don't you just look at the genitalia? Look at the build.
That's it.
Yeah, you can alter what you want to alter, but just look at the genitalia. Even when it's been augmented, it still shows the proof that it once was. So stop playing and be honest. Pull your pants down, nigga. See? No, if that ain't don't call that humane when you're really willing to do other things that's inhumane. See? You'll pull your pants down any other time at the club or the beach. Pull your pants down there. Let us see. See?
That's crazy. Let's keep going.
When we go to jail, what they tell us?
Yeah,
pull your pants down.
Pants down.
Bend over.
Cough. Lift your tongue up.
Yeah, see? Ain't no problem with them doing it.
Facts. Let's keep going.
Others have raised concerns about the health of opposing athletes when, according to one, a man fights a woman. And Khalif is not the only one getting attention. Taiwan boxer Lin Yu-ting is competing in the Olympics, including a fight tomorrow, and has also been deemed a biological male, according to the International Boxing Association.
I mean, so what? The Boxing Association said he's a male. So what in the like you say, it's on the international level. They trying to bring in a new era.
I got the great punishment for them though. They need to be given the first fight out of the Olympics with Alicia Baumgardner. Word up. They need to get their first fight out of the Olympics. That's your punishment. Oh, you want to be a boxer and you want to fight on women? Fight her. Let her beat the shit out of them.
Man.
Yeah. Clarissa will break their ass in half. Let somebody beat them up for a while until they don't want to fight no more. Because that's what they need.
Because they can't, man.
Statement, the IBA said in part, this test conclusively indicated that both athletes did not meet necessary eligibility criteria and were found to have competitive advantages over other female competitors.
So that means they body parts and the testosterone they was taking. They was like, hey, man, they got other stuff. They ain't just say they taking just supplements. They got other attributes as well.
Bro,
man.
They said biological.
Biological.
That has nothing to do with the chemical compound of testosterone. That has everything to do with their genetic makeup.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, that we keep acting like these males, supposed to be competing against females. No, it should be a physical penalty for that. Word up. Yes. And you couldn't do it in the street? Like you could not do that in the street. What excuse they give you in the street? None.
None.
See, none. You ain't gonna, a man hits your daughter, bro. You ain't having that. There's nothing in your brain that can allow you to accept that if you're really a man. You're not even getting away with that if you're a police officer. No worse you can do to me is shoot me. But I'm going to handle him. I tell you that.
That's a fact. Let's keep going.
And we're found to have competitive advantages over other female competitors. One more quote from the defeated Italian. Boxing is a sport that teaches you to have respect for the opponent. It cannot and must not become an abuse. Back to you, Bill.
What a story. I think it's quite a moment in this whole campaign, whether it's here or overseas. Greg, thank you for that in London. We got more on this now, Dana.
Want to bring in Clarissa Shields. She's a professional boxer and a two-time Olympic gold medalist. It's great to have you. And her necklace there says, "Quote was the greatest woman of all time." It is really good to have you here. You've competed in 2 Olympics. This, you told us in the break, was not an issue when you were in the Olympics. And there's the medals. What do you think about all of this?
Well, my first Olympics, I was 17 years old. So I hadn't even fully developed as a woman. So I couldn't imagine getting inside the ring with the biological man. I mean, even though I spar against the men, but fighting for the Olympics is way bigger than that. It's so much more on the line.
Let's stop there. She right on the nose with it. Like she said, not at no 17, not no 17, 18. You come on, man.
What I told you, most of them are what? Kids when they go to the Olympics, bro.
Yep.
Like, bro. Like I spent my early teens training to go to the Olympics. You go to the nationals. After the trials, you go to the national trials. Then you go to the Olympic trials. Then you go to the Olympics, bro. But you compete in these other tournaments before to qualify to go to the Olympics, like the World Games, the Pan Am Games. And these tournaments allow you to qualify. Now, when you go at a young age and some man punches on you, that's a whole different world. That's why I said the punishment now should be to get in there with like Clarissa Williams, Shields, or Alicia Baumgartner, and let one of them punch
somebody
you.
old. Yeah, somebody old.
Let a woman. Yeah, let a woman.
Layla Ali.
Oh no, Ann Wolf or Layla Ali will murder one of them because they older. Yeah. But let one of them young grown women like Clarissa Shields or Alicia Baumgartner in their mid-20s get in there with them and fight them. No headgear on, professional fight. You that'll make it fair. See, fight them now, because in order for you to qualify, you should fight the best instead of fighting the weakest for an advantage. And I told you, bro, look at what the news article said. It was the commission that allowed it when they knew it was already wrong.
Yeah.
And that's why they was protesting France, Gay Paris. And we keep acting like this ain't a setup. It's all a setup.
So I have to go on there with the opposite gender when, look, women fight against women, men fight against men. So I don't even see how the Olympics done something like this.
You know, I watched this video earlier today, Clarissa. Have you seen it of the Italian boxer saying, I'm out? Have you seen the video yet?
I've seen it.
I mean, she really looked scared to me. What did you think?
You know, I grew up in a gym sparring against a lot of guys and stuff, but every fighter, woman fighter, does not do that. So, so the power to her did seem like it was much bigger and much stronger, and it did scare her, you know. And I don't know how old she is, but it's still like when you're born, and man, you're already born with the bigger muscles and a bigger neck, and you've grown up to be a man. You know, you didn't change genders when you was a kid, so it's, to me, it's just unfair, and I just can't believe that it's being done, and I just couldn't imagine it happening to me.
Yeah, I don't blame her on that, but I'm good. She's, you know what I'm saying? Man, this is crazy. I'm just like, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. I just, like, come on, man. I can't imagine nobody, like Josh said, 17 years old. I mean, they on their way trying to be, she trying to be the next Clarissa. You done crushed this, you know, or this woman trying to be the best she can be. And you done put this hope. And it's almost like you trying to crush right then and there female boxing right then. You was trying to put, you know what I'm saying?
If you a man, you ain't hitting my daughter when she's 47 years old. Word up. I'm putting something in you if I can't beat you up. Because you know that's not, see, it's unfair for me to shoot you for hitting her, like it's unfair for you to be hitting her. See? And that's the point, especially if she don't hit you. I teach my daughters, don't put your hands on no man because he has the right to hit you back when you hit him. You can't choose your consequences once you chose your actions. So they can't take it back. So don't do it. Teach them that because they already know how I'm coming. So guess what? And I tell the men that. But if my daughters be like my sister going up on top on niggas, then I can't be out there sacrificing my life for her ignorance because she chose to violate. You get to choose your actions. You don't get to choose your consequences. And that's real.
That's a fact. Let's keep going and see what they say on this.
There's not that many women who are willing to stand up and say this is wrong. You know, I admire you for doing so. Do you think the Olympics will have a change of heart here? I mean, if you see her, that young woman from Italy, she worked just as hard as anybody else to get to the Olympics, and her dream was dashed in 46 seconds because of him.
It is very hard to qualify for the Olympics. You have to go through so many different international tournaments, country tournaments to even make it to the Olympics. So for me, I can understand her devastation, but it shouldn't be ruined due to a man. And I think that the Olympics definitely dropped the ball, you know. And listen, I don't have anything against transgender women or transgender men. All I'm saying is that men should fight against men, women should fight against women, and transgenders to fight against transgenders.
There it is. I mean, you can't put. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad. You can't get mad at the fact that, and that ain't right, bro. That just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you flip it and turn it and twist it, the whole neck.
It's literally
a crime. We watched a crime in front on the world stage. Ain't that something?
It's a crime like Palestine. Word up. It's a crime, bro. And we watch it and we have no ability to do anything because we don't understand the exercise of power. So the people are over there now protesting. Those are the people that's going to be remembered for fighting the charge. I don't blame them. They're doing it in the name of Islam and Christianity, but they're doing it. Somebody has to do it. And we're not doing it. And we have to teach our children to do it before it happens to them.
So let's hear the last little part of what she got to say.
That is how I feel. I will stand with that. I'm not homophobic or anything like that or against the gay community, but that's not right.
Hey, Clarissa, thanks for coming on and sharing your story.
There it is, y'all. So that's what we have in a nutshell. What y'all think? Like we said, it's not right, dog. Morally, principle-wise, ethically. I mean, we watch this woman, and like she said, she's right, but we're not that woman too, and she's not that woman. Like she said, she could have never imagined, and I don't think no woman could imagine, because guess what happens is she still got to come back. She's always going to remember she was done like that, almost like a humiliation. She, whatever it was, or somebody didn't want her to go further, and whatever it was, to me, it was like, why was it done to that woman like that? And why was it done to all those women that was done like that, man? Like, I mean, you talking about they done whooped on about 4 or 5 different women apiece.
More than that, because remember I told you there's a process. First you got to beat up everybody in your country. Then you got to go in the international tournament and fight everybody else. And this is before you get to the Olympics. Then you get a ranking, and the ranking is based on 283 to 286 people. I think it's 286 for the men, 283 for the women. But in that ranking, you get ranked. Then you're allowed to participate in all of the world games. Right. And when you go to the Olympics, you know, you first have to have beaten the women in your country. And they allowed you to do that to them. And they allowed you to compete in these other tournaments, which is wrong. And we need to, one, protest it to show that there's an opposition, to show that there's some resistance, some disagreements.
But Joe, let me say it. I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to cut your wisdom off, right?
True.
You know, but check this out. Ain't black people tired of protesting and things ain't getting done, bro? We've been protesting our whole lives, man. Our ancestors been protesting, and they still put us on the bottom of the barrel.
But yeah,
it's not about protesting no more.
It's about doing the work, putting the work in, as far as doing the paperwork, going up there, doing the actual stuff. All these lawyers and stuff like that we got around, these black lawyers is driving these with the rope. Like, come on, man. You telling me they can't come?
These black ministers, bishops, imams, all that, bro.
See, let me build on that, God. Like you said, you tired of the protest. The problem is we haven't been protesting. We've just been yelling. See, protest, the word protest, pro meaning before, to do, test, exercise, challenge. Yeah. When you protest, you say something, but then you do something about it. Now, what if all those that participated in the Olympic Games withdrew from the Olympic Games? Where's the money for the Olympic Games?
Right, and it takes away from somebody else too. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That creates change because you have changed.
Yeah,
we could talk about it, but talking is what we've been doing. Action is what we haven't been doing, and we have not been proactive. So we have had dead protest, because protest without action isn't a pro at all. It's just ignorance.
That's real talk. So Born, what you got to say about it, man, on all this before we wrap it up? Because again, like I said again, that was a great bill. I like I said again, I got a whole bunch of mixed things, and some things we can't speak on it. Salute. We got a bunch of
Jonathan
mixed.
Kidd, man. Let me say before I say something. Let me shout out Jonathan Kidd, man. Lord Jonathan to God.
Salute, JK.
Yo, he hit my inbox yesterday, man. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I want to thank you, Lord, because you helped me accomplish my goals and my dreams."
That's
and I was
respect.
like, but no, I said, how did I do that? You know what I'm saying? I'm a grinder, I work, you know what I'm saying? That's all I do, you know. He's like, nah, because no matter what you do, you still elevating, you still sending a positive message, and you still showing that you the God, regardless.
That's respect. You gotta respect that. Respect the
I respect that.
Yeah.
Jonathan Kidd was on my panel multiple times. He's part of 5% Nation of Guys and Nerfs.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to shout my brother out, man.
Yeah.
Let him know that was much appreciated, bro.
Respect.
A lot of times, brothers don't tell other brothers that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He did. So I respect that. I appreciate that, man.
And that's
Thanks
the
to
first step to
Jonathan
unity.
Yeah.
That's the first step to unity, man.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Appreciation and acceptance. Once we do that, man, treating our brothers like we treat ourselves, that's
right.
Man.
That's
so
right.
Definitely respect the JK. Peace to the God, peace to the table, and peace to Mac Mitchell. You know I see you, my dude. Salute forever.
Salute.
That's the future, man. You feel me?
And before we get off, one thing I want to say about this situation with these Trans Ams running the Olympics right now, this would never have happened if Barack Obama didn't say they was allowed to use the same restrooms as women.
Yeah, when he when he lit the whole White House up, they could say whatever they want to say. You know what I mean? So
that's actual fact, bro.
So, like I said again, salute to everybody that came in. 285 still in here, but I got to get to going. Everybody got to get to going. I appreciate everybody come in, showing love. Y'all tell us what y'all think. Put something in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you think, man. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, man, right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? We can't continue to keep going back and forth because it's right there in our face. And when I saw it, I was like, I'm not understanding. Like, I mean, then I watched it. I'm like, are you serious? Like, so come on, y'all. Like you said again, man, we got to do better. I thought they'd say if you knew better, you do better, but I guess we don't. I guess we just ain't there. But we got to figure out something. It's 2024, bro. And we watched something on there. So y'all tell us if you think it was, basically, like we said, assault, man. We watched a domestic fight. Like it was a couple fight.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to play it right there in front of everybody, bro. So people can
and hold up. And Street Pole 973, he from East Orange, you know what I'm saying? That's L-Town, where Tretch from, you know what I'm saying? He said Obama hugged Saddam Hussein on national TV. He definitely did.
Right.
Saddam Hussein was an original man, a black man.
Yeah.
Facts.
And respect to everybody. We see you up in here at the table. Respect everybody, man. We appreciate everybody coming in. Salute to everybody. Keep on grinding. Keep on going. And we're going to still stay up. You know what I mean? So you already know.
Peace to the 5% Nation of Gods and Earth. Salam alaikum. Alhamdulillah. Rahmatullah to all the true Muslim brothers and sisters out there. This is King, New Jersey. This is Btbtv. We bully the bullies. I'm your honorable host, co-host right now, or cross-platform, cross your heart, cross the plug, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, we ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. Btbtv, the start of his own game with nigga Cross and nigga Ja. Salute.